Good morning student. Yesterday we seen modulus and argument of complex number, also a Arrangement diagram, polar form and exponential form of complex number. Today we discuss about properties of modulus of complex number. So there are first property, if z1 and z2 are complex number, then modulus of z is equal to 0. Therefore z is equal to 0, that is real part of z is 0 and imaginary part of z is also 0. Modulus of z is equal to modulus of minus z. Here sign, because of modulus, sign will be positive. Third property, minus into modulus of z is less than or equal to real part of z is less than or equal to modulus of z. Similar for imaginary part. Fourth property, z into z bar is equal to modulus of z square. Fifth property, z1 dot z2 is equal to modulus of z1 into modulus of z2. Sixth property, modulus of z1 upon z2 is equal to modulus of z1 upon modulus of z2, where z2 is not equal to 0. Next property, modulus of z1 plus z2 square is equal to modulus of z1 square plus modulus of z2 square plus 2 into real part of z1 into z2 bar, which is similar for z1 minus z2 bar, here only changing in sign. And next property, z1 plus z2 square plus z1 minus z2 square is equal to 2 into bracket z1 square modulus of z1 square plus modulus of z2 square. And last property, a into z1 minus b into z2 whole square plus modulus of b into z1 plus a into z2 whole square, which is equal to a square plus b square into z1 square modulus of z1 square plus modulus of z2 square, where ab belongs to real number. Now there are some example on this property. So these examples are, our question is, question first, for z is equal to 2 plus 3i, verify the following. So there are two questions, z double bar is equal to z and second z plus z bar is a real number. We have to verify this. So first, given z is equal to 2 plus 3i, give it equation first. Now z bar is equal to 2 plus 3i bar. When there is bar, changing only sign in imaginary number, so it is minus. Now next, z double bar is equal to 2 minus 3i bar, and we know that when there is bar, there is changing sign in only imaginary number. So from equation first, you can write it z and write here from first. Hence prove. Now next, we have to prove that z plus z bar is a real number. Second, z plus z bar is equal to 2 plus 3i, in next bracket 2 plus 3i bar. So 2 plus 3i plus 2 minus 3i, when bar changing in sign. So plus 3i minus 3i get cancelled, we get only 4, and we know that 4 is a real number. Hence prove. Now our next example is z1 is equal to 1 plus i, z2 is equal to 2 minus 3i, then we have to verify this. So here first, z1 plus z2 bar is equal to z1 bar plus z2 bar. So first write given z1 is equal to 1 plus I, z2 is equal to 2 minus 3I. So when taking bar, z1 bar is equal to 1 plus I bar, and z2 bar is equal to 2 minus 3I bar. So therefore z1 is equal to, z1 bar is equal to, when bar then changing in sign, here also z2 bar is equal to 2 plus 3I. Now first z1 plus z2 bar. So take only z1 plus z2. So we know that value of z1 is 1 plus I plus value of z2 is 2 minus 3I. Now take addition or remove the brackets. So we get 1 plus 2, 3, and this is minus 2I. So therefore z1 plus z2 is equal to 3 minus 2I. So z1 plus z2 bar is equal to 3 minus 2I bar. So which is equal to 3 plus 2I. Means z1 plus z2 bar is equal to 3 plus 2I. Give it equation first. Also z1 bar plus z2 bar is equal to, we know that value of z1 is 1 minus I plus 2 plus 3I. So it is also 3 plus 2I. Means z1 plus z2 bar. Give it equation second. From equation first and second, we get z1 plus z2 bar, which is equal to z1 bar plus z2 bar. Now next we have to prove that this whole bar z1 upon z2 whole bar, which is equal to z1 bar upon z2 bar. So first take second, z1 upon z2 is equal to, what is z1? 1 plus I, z2 is 2 minus 3I. Now multiply by conjugate, so it is 1 plus I, 2 plus 3I into 2 plus 3I upon 2 plus 3I. Sorry, here is minus. Now take multiplication like that, 1 plus I, 2 plus 3I upon 2 minus 3I into 2 plus 3I. Now take multiplication, 1, 2 plus 3I plus 2I plus 3I square upon this a minus b, a plus b. So it is a square minus b square. We know that the formula a minus b, a plus b, which is equal to a square minus b square. Now you can add 2 as it is plus 5I, and this is minus 3 because the value of I square is minus 1 upon 4 minus 9I square. Therefore z1 upon z2 is equal to minus 1 plus 5I upon 4 plus 9, because I square is equal to minus 1 minus 1 plus 9. So we get minus 1 plus 5I upon 13. So we can write like that, minus 1 upon 13 plus 5I upon 13, which is equal to z1 upon z2. Now take bar. So z1 upon z2 whole bar, which is equal to minus 1 upon 13 plus 5 upon 13 bar. So we get, therefore z1 upon z2 bar is equal to minus 1 upon 13 minus 5I upon 13. Give it equation first. When we take bar, then changing in sign of only imaginary numbers. Also z1 z1 bar upon z2 bar is equal to 1 minus I upon 2 plus 3I. Now multiply by its conjugate, so it conjugated 2 minus 3I upon 2 minus 3I. So we get 2 minus 3I minus 2I plus 3I square upon 2 square minus 3I square. Okay, so which is equal to 2 minus 5I minus 3 upon 4 minus 9I square. So which is equal to minus 1 minus 5I upon 4 plus 9. So which is equal to minus 1 minus 5I upon 13. So we can write minus 1 upon 13 minus 5I upon 13. So it is the value of z1 bar upon z2 bar. Give it equation second. Now you can observe from equation first and equation second. From equation first and equation second, we get z1 upon z2 bar is equal to z1 bar upon z2 bar. Hence prove. Now next topic is cube root of unity. Unity means 1 and cube root of unity means there is one equation which is x cube equal to 1. Then take 1 on LHS side, so x cube minus 1 is equal to 0. Now suppose that it is a cube minus b cube. So there are formula for that: a minus b, a square plus ab plus b square. So using this formula you can split like that: x minus 1 into x square plus x plus 1, which is equal to 0. Now next, x minus 1 equal to 0 and x square plus x plus 1 equal to 0. So there are roots x equal to 1, and here it is a formula which is x is equal to minus b plus minus under root of b square minus 4ac upon 2a. Using this formula we can split here minus 1 plus minus under root of 1 square minus 4 into 1 upon 2 into 1. Now minus 1 plus minus under root of 1 square 1 minus 4. So it is minus root 3. So check, it is minus root 3. Now this 2 splits on both sides. So we get this term, and next here is minus root 3. So we know that under root of minus 1 is I. So we take here I. Therefore, there are three values: x equal to 1, x equal to minus 1 upon 2 plus minus I root 3 upon 2. So these are two values. Therefore, the cube root of unity are 1, first value, second minus 1 by 2 plus I root 3 upon 2, and third minus 1 by 2 minus I root 3 upon 2. So these are the cube roots of unity. Also, you can check that minus 1 plus I root 3 upon 2 square is equal to minus 1 minus I root 3 upon 2. You can check using a plus b whole square formula. Also, add minus 1 plus I root 3 upon 2 square is equal to minus 1 plus I root 3 upon 2. It can be also checked by using a plus b whole square. Therefore, cube root of unity are 1 minus plus I root 3 upon 2, this first part, and instead of this second, we take here minus 1 plus I root 3 upon 2 whole square. So let minus 1 plus I root 3 upon 2 is equal to omega. This is the sign of omega. Then minus 1 plus I root 3 upon 2 whole square, which is equal to omega square. Therefore, cube roots of unity are 1 omega square. Now there are some properties of 1 omega and omega square. The complex cube root of unity is denoted by omega. Therefore, there are some property omega cube is equal to 1, omega is equal to 1, or omega square plus omega plus 1 which is equal to 0. Next, omega raised to 4, it can be split omega cube into omega, but omega cube is 1, so 1 into omega is equal to omega. Next, omega raised to 5. Omega raised to 5 is equal to omega cube into omega square. But omega cube is 1, so it is 1 into omega square means omega raised to 5 is equal to omega square. Now next, omega raised to 6 is equal to omega cube square. It can be split, and we know that omega cube is 1, so 1 square is 1. Now omega bar is equal to omega square, and last omega bar square is equal to omega. So these are the some properties of 1 omega square which are useful when we solve the examples. Now there are some example from the exercise 1.4. So our first example, find the value of omega raised to 18. So write it omega raised to 18. Now split, because we know that omega cube is 1, so and here is 6 3 are 18. We know that the formula a raised to m into n is equal to a raised to m raised to n. This is the laws of indices. Now we know that omega cube is equal to 1. So here is 1 raised to 6. So 1 raised to anything is 1. Therefore, omega raised to 18 is equal to 1. Now next example, omega raised to minus 105. So write it as it is, omega raised to minus 105. Using laws of indices, we can write here omega raised to 105. What is the rule? A raised to minus m is equal to 1 upon a raised to m. Means negative will be positive. So here negative is positive. Now here we know that omega cube is 1. So write it 1 raised to omega cube, and here is 35, because 35 into 3 is 105. So there is a formula. What is that formula? A raised to m into n is equal to a raised to m into a raised to m raised to n. So using this, 1 upon omega cube is 1, so 1 raised to 35. Why? Omega cube is 1, and therefore 1 upon 1 raised to 35, which is 1, so it is 1, means omega raised to minus 105 is 1. So this is your answer. Now next example, if omega is complex cube root of unity, then we have to show that 2 minus omega into 2 minus omega square is equal to 7. So first take LHS is equal to 2 minus omega square. Now multiply 2 into 2 4 minus 2 omega square minus 2 omega minus omega cube, minus plus. We know that omega cube is 1, so 4, and take minus 2 common, so we get here minus plus omega plus 1. You can write here omega cube is 1. Now we also know that 1 plus omega square is equal to 0. So omega square plus omega, 1 goes to this side, so we get minus 1. So there is minus 2 into minus 1 plus 1. Now here we can write 4 plus 2 plus 1, which is equal to 7. So it is RHS. LHS equal to RHS, hence proof. Now next example, 1 plus omega minus omega square raised to 6 is equal to 64. Here omega is complex cube root of unity. unity. Therefore, omega cube is equal to 1 and 1 plus omega square is equal to 0. Therefore, LHS is equal to, what is LHS? 1 plus omega minus omega square raised to 6. And we know that, take it one bracket, 1 plus omega minus omega square raised to 6. So we know that 1 plus omega square equal to 0. That's why 1 plus omega square is equal to minus omega square. And it is minus omega square raised to 6. You can write here 1 plus omega square, which is equal to 0. Now add minus minus. So minus 2 omega square raised to 6. Now split minus 2 raised to 6 into omega square raised to 6. So therefore minus 2 raised to 6 is 64, and here omega raised to 12. Now you can split like that, omega cube raised to 4. But we know that omega cube is 1, so 1 raised to 4. You can write here omega cube is equal to 1. Therefore 64 into 1, which is equal to 64. So it is RHS. Therefore LHS is equal to RHS. Hence proof. Now next example, this we have to show that 0. So we know that, or here omega is complex cube root of unity. Therefore omega cube is equal to 1 and 1 plus omega square is equal to 0. Now take LHS. So 3 plus 3 omega plus 5 omega square raised to 6 minus 2 plus 6 omega plus 2 omega square power cube. Now take 3 plus omega in one bracket plus 5 omega square raised to 6 minus take 2 plus 2 omega square in one bracket plus 6 omega raised to cube. Now take 3 common, so it is 1 plus omega plus 5 omega square raised to 6 minus take 2 common, so it is 2 plus omega square plus 6 omega raised to cube. Now we know that 1 plus omega square is equal to 0. So 1 plus omega is omega square, and here is 1. 1 plus omega square is equal to minus omega. So using this, but 1 plus omega square is equal to 0. This implies that 1 plus omega is equal to minus omega square, and 1 plus omega square is equal to minus omega. So using this, LHS is equal to 3 into this 1 plus omega, this is minus omega square plus 5 omega square raised to 6 minus 2 into minus omega plus 6 omega power 3, which is equal to this minus 3 omega square plus 5 omega square raised to 6 minus 2 omega plus 6 omega power 3, which is equal to minus 2 omega square raised to 6, and here 4 omega cube. So you can split minus 2 raised to 6 omega raised to 6 minus 4 raised to cube omega raised to cube. Now minus 2 raised to 6 is 64 and omega is split like that, omega cube raised to 2 minus 64 and omega cube is 1. You can write here omega cube is 1. Next 64 into 1 square minus 64 because omega cube is equal to 1. 64 into 1 minus 64, so which is equal to 0, which is RHS. So here we get LHS equal to RHS, hence proof. So this is the proof. Here we prove LHS equal to RHS, LHS equal to RHS, RHS is 0, hence proof. Now next example, a minus b omega into a minus b omega square is equal to a cube minus b cube. So right here omega is complex cube root of unity, therefore omega cube is equal to 1 or 1 plus omega square is equal to 0. So take LHS, which is equal to a minus b omega square. Now take a minus b as it is and multiply this, which is a square minus ab omega square minus ab omega minus plus b square omega cube. Now next, which is equal to a minus b, a square, take minus ab common, so minus ab omega square plus omega plus b square omega cube. Give it equation first using a minus b, a square minus ab into 1. Omega square plus omega is equal to 1, sorry, here it is minus 1 plus b omega square into 1. So in this step, a minus b, a square minus plus ab plus b square. And you can observe that this is the formula for a cube minus b cube. So which is equal to RHS, hence proof. Now next example, a plus b whole square plus a omega plus b omega square is equal to 6ab. We have to prove that. So before that, right here omega is complex cube root of unity. Therefore, omega cube equal to 1 and 1 plus omega square is equal to 0. Okay. So write LHS. LHS is equal to a plus b whole square plus a omega plus b omega square plus a omega square plus b omega whole square. Okay. Now a plus b square plus, take omega common, so a plus b omega whole square plus here take also omega common, so a omega plus b whole square. Okay. Now in next step, a plus b whole square plus this omega square is omega square and this is a plus b omega whole square plus this omega square and a omega plus b whole square. Now in next step, a plus b square plus omega square. Here use a plus b whole square formula, so which is a square plus 2ab omega square plus b square omega square plus here omega square and here a plus b whole square formula, so which is a square omega square plus 2ab omega in plus b square. Sorry, here is one mistake, 2ab omega, so it is omega only. Now multiply this omega in this bracket and this omega in this bracket, so we get a plus b whole square plus a square omega square plus 2ab omega cube plus b square omega raised to 4 and this a square omega raised to 4 plus 2ab omega cube plus b square omega square. Now here also split a plus b whole square, which is a square plus 2ab plus b square. Now we know that a square omega square, but omega cube is 1, so here write 2ab into 1 plus b square omega raised to 4 is omega plus a square omega raised to 4 is omega plus 2ab into 1 plus b square omega square. You can write here reason omega cube equal to 1 and omega raised to 4 is equal to omega. We already seen that in our properties. Now take a square terms in one bracket and b square terms in one bracket. So a square, this a square, this a square. Okay. So take this term first. Here a square plus a square omega plus a square omega square. This is the terms. Now next term b square omega and this b square in one side plus b square omega plus b square omega square and remaining terms 2ab plus 2ab. Now take a square common, so a square 1 plus omega square plus take b square common, so here 1 plus omega square and 2ab plus 2ab, which is equal to 4ab. Okay. Now we know that 1 plus omega square equal to 0. So a square into 0 plus b square into 0 plus 4ab. You can write here reason 1 plus omega square equal to 0. So it is 0 plus 4ab, which is equal to 4ab. But we have 6ab, so there is one mistake. What is that mistake? 2ab plus 2ab plus 2ab. So here is plus 2ab. So it is 6. It is also 6 and it is also 6. So this is our RHS. Therefore LHS equal to RHS. Hence now next example, if omega is complex cube root of unity, then find the value of this. So here given that omega is complex cube root of unity, so write given Therefore, omega cube equal to 1 and 1 plus omega square, which is equal to 0. Also, 1 plus omega square is equal to minus omega. 1 plus omega is equal to minus omega square, and omega plus omega square is equal to minus 1. So these are the possibilities from this 1 plus omega square. Now we have to find first. So write first omega plus 1 upon omega, which is equal to cross multiply. So omega plus 1, sorry, it is square. But we know that 1 plus omega square is equal to minus 1. So it is minus omega upon omega, which is equal to minus 1. So the value of omega plus 1 omega is minus 1. So these are the first answer of first. Next, second, omega square plus omega cube plus omega raised to 4. Now take omega square common. When we take omega square common, so we get here 1 plus omega square. But we know that value of this is 0. So it is omega square into 0, which is equal to 0. Therefore, omega square plus omega cube plus omega raised to 4 is equal to 0. Now next, third example. 1 plus omega square 1 plus omega raised to 4, and this is 1 plus omega raised to 8. We have to find that values, so which is equal to 1 plus omega as it is, 1 plus omega square as it is, but omega raised to 4 is omega, and what is the value of omega raised to 8? So we know that omega raised to 8 is split like that, omega cube square, which is 6 into omega square, but omega cube is 1 square into omega square, so it is omega square, means value of omega raised to 8 is omega square. So you can put this value, which is omega square. You can write here omega raised to 4 is equal to omega, and omega raised to 8 is equal to omega square. Or also you can find omega raised to 4 is omega, so after squaring it is 8 and it is omega square. No need to find this way, okay. Now we know that all the values, 1 plus omega is minus omega square, 1 plus omega square is minus omega, 1 plus omega is minus omega square, and this is minus omega. Okay, this minus plus, it is omega cube. This is also omega cube. So it is 1 into 1, which is equal to 1. Therefore, 1 plus omega square, 1 plus omega raised to 4, and 1 plus omega raised to 8 is equal to 1. So this is our answer. Now next example. If x is equal to a plus b, y is equal to alpha a plus beta b, and z is equal to a into beta plus b into alpha, where alpha and beta are complex cube root of unity, then show that xyz is equal to a cube plus b cube. So first write given. X is equal to a plus b, y is equal to alpha a plus beta b, z is equal to a into beta plus b into alpha. Also, alpha and beta are complex cube root of unity. Therefore, let alpha is equal to, these are the complex cube root of unity, so we can take alpha is equal to minus 1 plus I root 3 upon 2 and beta is equal to minus 1 minus I root 3 upon 2, which we see in complex cube root of unity. When we find 1 omega square, then there is these two roots. So for proof x y z is equal to a cube plus b cube, there we have to take addition of this complex root. So alpha plus beta is equal to minus 1 plus I root 3 upon 2 plus minus 1 minus I root 3 upon 2. So minus 2 denominator is same, so take one denominator, minus 1 plus I root 3 minus 1 minus I root 3. Now minus 1, this minus 1 is minus 2, and you can observe this I root 3 minus I root 3 get cancelled, so and divided by 2. So that's why it will become minus 1. So alpha plus beta is equal to minus 1. Give it equation first. Also take multiplication of that complex root. Also alpha dot beta is equal to value of alpha minus 1 plus I root 3 upon 2, and this is minus 1 minus I root 3 upon 2. So we can multiply it, a plus b, a minus b. So what is formula? A plus b, a minus b, which is equal to a square minus b square. So using this is a square, this is b square upon, and this is 2 into 2 is 4. So minus 1 square, which is equal to 1, minus I square into 3 upon 4, because I square is equal to minus 1. Sorry, here root 3 square is equal to 3. And next 1 minus 1 into 3, because I square is equal to minus 1 upon 4. So it is 1 plus 3 upon 4, which is equal to 1. Or you can write 4 upon 4. So it is 1. Means alpha dot beta is equal to 1. Give it equation second. So alpha plus beta is equal to minus 1 and alpha dot beta is equal to 1. So we have to prove that xyz is equal to a cube plus b cube. Now take LHS of this. LHS is equal to xyz. Now put the values of xyz, which is equal to value of x is a plus b, value of y is alpha a plus beta b, and value of z is a beta plus b alpha. Now multiply a plus b in this bracket, alpha beta a square. Next alpha square ab plus beta square ab plus b square alpha beta. Now we know that value of alpha beta is 1 from equation for second. So a plus b, 1 into a square plus alpha square ab plus beta square ab plus b square into 1. You can use from 2. Which is equal to a plus b, 1 into a square is a square, plus you can take ab common, so we get alpha square plus beta square into ab plus b square into 1 b square. Now this is a plus b and here is a square. Now alpha square plus beta square. We know that the formula for a plus b whole square. What is that formula? A square plus 2ab plus b square. So we can write here a square plus b square plus 2ab. Now this 2ab on this side. So therefore we get a plus b whole square minus 2ab, which is equal to a square plus b square. Means when we take a square plus b square, then there is value a plus b whole square minus 2ab. Suppose here is alpha square plus beta square, then what we get value? Alpha plus beta whole square minus 2 alpha beta. So using this, here we can write here alpha plus beta whole square minus 2 alpha beta into ab plus b square. Then there is bracket change, so it is another bracket. Here you can write the formula. What is the formula? A plus b whole square, which is equal to a square plus 2ab plus b square, but we want only a square plus b square, so a plus b whole square minus minus 2ab, which is equal to a square plus b square. So this is the formula, which here alpha beta. Now next step, a plus b in this bracket a square plus, we know that the value of alpha beta is minus 1 and this is minus 2 alpha beta into ab plus b square. Because alpha beta, value of alpha beta is minus 1 square, so here you can write from equation first, because the value of alpha beta is minus 1. Next, a plus b, here a square plus minus 1 square is minus 1 minus 2 into alpha beta is 1 into ab plus b square. Here you can write from equation second, because the value of alpha beta is 1. Now you can add a plus b into a square plus 1 minus 2 ab plus b square. So it is equal to a plus b, a square, this minus into ab plus b square. So it is the formula. You can write here like that, a plus b, a square minus ab plus b square. What is that? This is the formula for a cube plus b cube. Means this is RHS. So here we put prove LHS equal to RHS. So therefore, what is LHS? X, Y, Z is equal to RHS a cube plus b cube. Hence prove. So this is the proof of this equation. Now there are some practice problems from exercise 1.3. So first problem, for z is equal to 2 plus 3i, you have to verify z into z bar is equal to modulus of z square, and second, z minus z bar is equal to 6i. This you have to prove. Next, question number 2, if z1 is equal to some value and z2 is equal to some values, then you have to verify these proofs. Next, there are some example from exercise 1.4. So first example, find the value of omega raised to 21 and omega raised to minus 30. Next, question number 2, if omega is complex cube root of unity, then you have to show that this proves 1 plus omega cube minus 1 plus omega square raised to cube is equal to 0, 2 plus omega square cube minus 1 minus 3 omega plus omega square whole cube is equal to 65. This can be proved by take LHS equal to RHS, and here given that omega is complex cube root of unity, so omega cube equal to 1 and 1 plus omega square is equal to 0. By taking these two properties, you can solve or you can prove these 5 questions. Now next, question number 3. If alpha and beta are the complex cube root of unity, then you have to show that alpha square plus beta square plus alpha beta equal to 0 and alpha raised to 4 plus beta raised to 4 plus alpha inverse beta inverse equal to 0. So here given that alpha and beta are complex cube root of unity, so you can take alpha is equal to -1 plus I root 3 upon 2 and beta is equal to -1 minus I root 3 upon 2. Then taking addition of this complex cube root of unity and multiplication, then it is very easy to solve. In this way, we complete here our first chapter complex number. In next lecture, we start our next chapter sequence and series. Before that, there is one test on this complex number. So if any queries, any doubts, then you can call me or you can send me a message on my WhatsApp number. So be prepared about the test and try to solve these practice problems. Thank you, student.